Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, how are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is the look that we're going to be doing today, and I'm going to be using the MAC Fashion Fanatic palette. So I'm just going to start off with this light purple color that's in the palette, and I'm just going to put that in my crease, and I'm going to build it up into the color that I really want, because it goes on pretty light until you build it up, and then you could actually see that it's that purple shade. Next, I'm going to take this champagne color, and I'm going to pop that right on my brow bone like so, and then I'm going to switch back to the brush I was using before for that purple and just blend it together. Now taking the darkest color in this palette, which is a very dark plum color, I'm going to start to build that up in my outer crease like so, and I'm really going to work that darkness right into that outer portion and then start to blend it in like so. Next, taking this gorgeous cranberry shade, I'm going to put that right on top of that dark plum color. I'm just going to pat it on at first just to get the color where I want it, and then I'm going to start to blend in small circles, blending out that dark plum shade. And then I'm going to go back in with a large brush that I use, the purple, and I'm going to blend on top of that cranberry shade. And I'm just going to keep on going back and forth between these three colors to really get the blended look that I want. Now I'm just going to take that dark plum shade one more time, and with a smaller brush I'm just going to really concentrate in that outer corner, because when I was blending everything out I felt like I lost that depth right there, so I'm just trying to darken it up. And once again, going back and forth between the brushes and the different colors, just blending out to how I like. You don't want any harsh lines. You shouldn't be able to see where your colors separate. Now taking this white cream base, this is by NYX, I'm just basically going to carve out the first third of my lid. So I'm just going to carve out my eyelid like so with a concealer brush, and take your time to get the nice precise lines. And I'm just going to keep on patting it to how I want, and then I'm going to put another color on top. And I'm also going to blend out the outer portion like so, just to blend it into that plum color. Now taking this gorgeous color right here, I'm going to pack that all over my lid. It is a frosty champagne sort of lilac color. I can't really explain it, but it's gorgeous. So I'm just going to pack that all over my lid like so, right on top of that white cream base, and that really grabs onto the color and makes it pop. Now I'm going back in with the plum color a very tiny bit, and I'm just blending out the outer portion of the lid like so. Now moving on to my lower lash line, I'm going to take the dark plum color once again, and I'm going to sweep that all across my lower lash line. Next to waterline and tightline, I'm just going to use this dark black eye pencil, and then I'm going to go across it with the dark plum once again. Then I'm going to dip back into that cranberry color and sweep that right underneath the dark plum color and start to blend it out, giving it more of a grungy feel. Taking that lovely frosty lilac color again, I'm just going to place that on my brow bone, and this is the same exact color that we used on the lid, and I also put this in my inner corner as well. Now it's time for my eyeliner. I decided to do my eyeliner off camera, so if you guys want to see how I line my eyes, I'll put that link down below so you could see my eyeliner tutorial. So right after I did the eyeliner, I put a little bit of concealer under the wing, because I am going to be putting a white shadow on top to make underneath my wings pop a little bit. So yes, I'm just going to do that, and I'm putting that right on top of that concealer, and it really grabs onto the color and makes those colors shine through. And then I'm going to take that cranberry color, or whatever's left on the brush, and sweep it across the bottom of the white eyeshadow. Next, I put on my eyelashes, and while that's drying, I'm going to continue to my face. I'm just priming my entire face with my Maybelline redness and blur primer base. And now moving on to my foundation, I'm using L'Oreal's True Match in color N3. I feel like I should have used N4 today, but I just went with N3. It's fine. So yeah, I'm just going around my eyebrows first with a brush, then blending it all out, and then moving on to the rest of my face. To highlight my face today, I'm going to use the Born This Way concealer, and I'm going to put that in all the places I usually place it. And this one is in the shade Light. It is very light, but that's the way I like my highlighted areas to be, very, bright. So I'm just going to put that in all the areas, and then I'm going to blend it out with the opposite side of that beauty sponge. To set all of that concealer, I'm going to use my Mercier translucent powder, and I don't bring this baby out too often because, to be honest with you, this powder is extremely expensive, at least for me, and I'm not trying to waste it. So yeah, I use it on the days that I want to go all out. So I'm just placing in all the areas that I put the concealer, and then I'm moving on to setting the rest of my face with my Rimmel Stay Matte translucent powder. To contour today, I'm going to use my NYX palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here, which is called Sienna. This was actually an extra pot that I bought off of online. It does not come with the palette, but I just popped it in just to make it easier for myself. So the color is Sienna, and I'm just going to go all along my face and contour the entire perimeter and contour underneath my cheekbones, all that jazz. You guys know how to contour. After I contoured all those areas, I placed powder in all the places that I want to bring out. So I did that and let it sit for 5 minutes, and now I'm just brushing that off with my huge powder brush, and I'm also blending out my contour, and then I'm moving on to my blush. I'm using the Coastal Scents Blush 2 palette. I'm taking this, I don't know how you would say this, it's not really mauve. It's just a gorgeous pinky shade, pinky purple shade. So I'm going to place that on my cheekbones and then move on to highlighting my face. I'm going to use NYX Duo Chrome Illuminating Powder in the color Lavender Steel, which is amazing. And I have to admit, I was very skeptical about these whole duo chromatic illuminating powders, because when I had initially swatched them, I believe it was in my Ulta haul video, they came out a little patchy, and I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, if how it was going to apply on my face. But it actually came out very beautiful, and I love this color, and I'm just highlighting my entire face with it. As you can see, I'm literally putting it everywhere. To set my face today, I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray, which does mattify your face. So I'm going to spray that all over because I wasn't really going for the dewy look today. So I'm just spraying that, and then I'm going to move on to applying my mascara because my lashes are now completely dry. So I'm going to apply that on the top and my bottom lashes, and then move on to my lips. Taking Wet n Wild's liquid catsuit in the color Nice to Fuchsia, I'm going to place that all over my lips, and I did not use a lip liner. You really don't need a lip liner when you're using a liquid lipstick. It is your choice if you want to go ahead and use the the lip liner. You can go right ahead and do that. Next, I'm taking Pink Really Hard, and it is another liquid catsuit liquid lipstick, and I'm going to place that right in the center and then start to blend it out with my finger just to lighten up the center of my lips a little bit to give my lips that little extra pout that I want. And then after that is all complete, I'm going to take the NYX Duo Chrome illuminating powder once again in Lavender Steel and place that all over the center of my lips like so to give my lips that metallic look. I really enjoyed this look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it as well, and I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial on how I created it. If you guys have not already, please subscribe and don't forget to like this video. Thanks for watching, babes. Bye.